Sperry Springer, hottest blogger in the streets, man. I stamped that, man. This shit is forever.
Man, shout out Sperry Springer, we in this bitch. I know what's up. I've been rocking my boy since day one. You play with him, I'm gonna put a motherfucking price on you. Yes, Lord!
Sperry Springer, man, pulling up on me again, man. First we was in Houston, now we in Dallas, man.
Shout out to Sperry Springer, man. Yo, man, Big Soul, speaking Young Draco, nigga.
Shout out to Sperry Springer, man. You know what the fuck going on.
Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. Literally.
Not Jerry Springer, Sperry Springer.
Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. You know what the fuck going on, man.
Alright, man, shit, we out here, bro. Fucking not first time on the channel. You know, niggas always get music videos. People should be familiar if they done seen you. Just probably ain't really heard from a nigga like they story and actually talk too much, but niggas been letting the music speak recently.
Nah, for sure, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I go by CZO Genki. You know what I'm saying? They call me CZO. I'm from Haltom City. You know what I'm saying? Just been trying to get it up out the mud, out the little trailer park. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. So, man, shit, we been dropping. I mean, we done shot like through the years, but then it's probably this past year, you know, it's been more consistent wise. It's also timing wise. It's like you had just got out. You were locked up, weren't you?
Yeah, I had just got out. I had did a little 2-piece, and I had just decided to hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Decided to give my boy Sperry a call, a couple other people a call, and just kick back up where I left off like I never did before. You know, we're just trying to up the score right now.
Hell yeah, man! I gotta ask you, bro. It's just, you know, when it comes to people that like being locked up and shit, I always gotta like, you know, talk about that aspect because there's just so many, you know, dudes, especially young dudes, that's getting into this shit or just playing with this shit that, like, you know, that's the other side that motherfuckers, you know, they think they ready for it, but then they not really ready for it. But just being locked up, shit, did that like give you time to plot all this rap shit or like what like?
Yeah, I mean, it helped me figure out what to do that's gonna benefit me and the longevity of this music shit and what's jeopardizing me from making it far, and just weed the little shit out. You know what I mean? So you just sit back and reflect. Obviously, if you don't use that time to your advantage, you a dummy. You know? So I just fucking took the best of my time and came out, and I just made what I could with what I had. So all I can say about the youngsters, man, is jail. Yeah, I see a lot. Even my young homies, they be glorifying that shit, but that shit ain't what it seems. Trust me, you go in there, I bet you that shit ain't player like you think it is. Bet you it's not.
Now, when you say that, like, cause I ain't never been to prison, bro. So like, are we talking that like some of the niggas that's like, you know, quote unquote like big dogs and monsters out here, when they get behind the bars, it might not be like that sometimes.
Man, I've seen it plenty of times. You know, a lot of local rappers too. I've been in the mix with a lot of local rappers, and I'm thinking like, damn, you know, they making a lot of Fort Worth drill music, really sliding and stepping and this and that. And once you get in that part with about 2-3 of your enemies, they got the up on you. I done seen them curl up like a baby, you know. So it's not the same ball game, you know. You can be lit in the streets and lit in the penitentiary. It's two different things. It's two different things.
Nah, for real. I mean, what do you think about that though? Like for like Fort Worth rappers a lot, like that's really, you know, yeah, we got Yale, we got CJ, we got people that done like turned up, but like I feel like everybody encounters the same shit. Niggas end up either getting locked up or
unfortunate, even less fortunate things happen. So
why you think that shit be happening so much around here, or do you think that nah, nigga, that's everywhere type shit?
I feel like it's everywhere, but I feel like it's a lot more in Fort Worth, because I feel like niggas want to prove something and make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, we still murder word, we still sliding. That's cool and all, but a lot of these rap niggas that you mentioned and named are not doing these drills that they influencing the youngins to do. So I just think like that's what leads their downfall, you know, because they're not really in the right space themselves. They're not really going the right direction. So that's what leads them either dead or incarcerated, because they doing it wrong. They're not leading their little homies the right way. They're trying to teach them to go slide on bro and them because they just dissed me on a song. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how we should do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's real shit. Why do you think like certain people do that once they get like power, get like some clout?
Because they don't want to go to jail them damn selves. If you don't have no business, if you're scared of doing something, you ain't got no business telling someone else to do it. I'm gonna just say it like that. Last thing I'm gonna do is tell my young nigga to do something I feel like I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas do that on their behalf. You know, a very few. You know, they're really about that, and they really do that. You know, salute to them, but you just gotta move smart, because there's plenty of people doing worse and ain't got caught for years, you know, so just gotta move correctly.
Nah, big facts, man. So, you know, niggas was gone for a couple of years. I mean, you had rapped and you know, we had shot a video prior to like you ever getting locked up, but I feel like you moving way different with this shit now. Like, I feel like niggas done kind of like pressed on the gas more with this shit in the past year. Just everything done kind of like leveled up, like just, you know, visuals, just the way niggas like hustling the music. We niggas doing shows, you like open up for like big rappers and shit. Like,
yeah.
What made niggas kind of turn up recently with this shit?
Man, I just saw the market. I ain't gonna lie, it's an open market right now for young Mexican rappers in the game. You know, young rappers in the game in general. And I just felt like I had the right push start to take advantage of it, because I see a lot of people who may have more buzz or more resources than me, and they're not taking advantage of the situation. I'm like, God damn, well, all right, if you ain't gonna do it, let me do it. You know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody else, all the upcoming rappers, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody win. But I just felt like there was things that could have been done differently, so that's where I came in. I was like, shit, if it was me, so I was like, fuck it, it is me. You know what I'm saying? I made it happen like that.
Yeah. I mean, and you said, you know, off the rip, he's like, shit, niggas from Haltom and shit like that, bro. That's a little bit different than, you know, the typical shit that motherfuckers say around here type shit, you know? Like, you don't
for sure, yeah, for sure. You hear about a upcoming rapper around here, you're gonna think, oh, he from Stop 6, from the south side, he from north side, he from the west side, you know, but you know, there's still some motion going on out here in these little outskirts cities, man. You just gotta come out here and see, you know. I ain't gonna say too much, but there's motion out here, man. I'm telling you.
And for the viewers outside that's watching this shit, and they're like, Haltom City, or where's it? This is like the suburbs or something. Let's be clear, Haltom City is literally right, like one of the towns that crosses into Fort Worth. Like, we like can be in Fort Worth in like 5 minutes type shit.
Yeah, I'll cross the city limit. You know what I'm saying?
It's really not that far. You know what I'm saying?
It's not far at all.
Yeah.
So I don't pay no mind. You know, people gonna say what they say. Just know they won't come say that shit this way to in the actual section. You know. Cause it's different, man. You got killers in every city all across America, worldwide, you know. Not saying that's that over here, but just for people who get it misconstrued, you know what I'm saying, thinking somebody just a studio gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just talking fairy tales.
Is it like, was it not hard to like just like not represent like this shit and being from out here, but like, did you ever have anything in your mind where it was like, fuck, if I say I'm from Haltom, this nigga's gonna think, you know,
man,
because everybody gotta be from Dallas or Fort Worth.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I seen very young. There was this dude that was from out here too, from my same trailer park. He got locked up, and he started telling people he was from the south side. And from then I realized I was like 12 years old, and I was like, man, that shit is not player. Like, you better own where you from. You know what I'm saying? Own this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that pretending like you from over here, over there, because you know what I'm saying. There's people that really be dying about where they're from. You know, people who really are passionate about where they're from, and you know what I'm saying. So I just took, ever since that, I just took it upon myself to own this shit. You know what I'm saying. If nobody gonna own this shit, I'm gonna own this shit, and I don't think nobody fucking with me out here. Honestly, I know nobody fucking with me out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my section. This is my city, Haltom City. That's me. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm fine with being from out here. You know what I mean?
So say you probably like
Yeah, I'm proud of
Haltom City with the rap shit.
Yeah, I am Haltom City. You know what I'm saying?
No, I respect it. Man, I gotta get to it. I gotta ask you this, man, because shit, you know, I got shout out to all like the Raza and people that fuck with the channel. I got big support with that type of shit. But one thing I've always noticed around here, and I guess it kind of with the California shit, but we not from there, so like I notice it's always like competition amongst like Mexican rappers and Latino rappers and shit. Like it, as much as niggas do work together, it seems like y'all be y'all own worst enemies sometimes, like where niggas like collide or be having friction and shit.
You know, and I can't even answer that because like that's everywhere. I feel like you know, Mexicans or Hispanics be hating on each other everywhere. You know, at one point in time, a lot of these, because I personally do not fuck with no Mexican rappers from my city. You know, you can't name one that I fuck with. So I just don't know why. At one point in time, we were all on speaking terms. You know what I'm saying? It's just
at one point, every fucking forward rapper touched down in the fucking trailer park, dog.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? But that's just how it goes. You know, we just tend to not get along with each other as well as we should.
No, for real.
And then
But I've always noticed that shit with out here, man, and like I don't know, and you know, I'm not Mexican, so like outside in, I'm thinking, yo, strength in numbers. Why doesn't everybody just work together and shit like that? But
and maybe at one point in time we could sit down, a few of us, and probably, you know, have a talk about it, but because there's nothing too major like how you would think, you know. But
yeah,
it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit in the city, man. I just don't feel like I deserve to attach my name to no fuck shit another nigga doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I stand on it on my own.
And you know, I'm on a whole different chapter and era of Sperry Springs. So I really ain't trying to be on the like extra out messy shit, but without me saying any of these rappers' names that people could think of, you said that you don't fuck with none of the Mexican rappers out here type shit. Like, and I know that people, the first ones that they gonna think of and shit like that's kind of having motion or, you know, doing some shit out here. Can I ask you why niggas don't fuck with, why you don't fuck with them?
You know, like I said, actions. A couple niggas is guilty of doing some foul ass shit, you know, and then other niggas, they just moving weird. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just feel pressed or something. I don't know what the issue may be on that, but niggas do foul ass shit, and you just can't associate yourself with all that shit. You know, I be seeing a lot of upcoming rappers be going under niggas that do some foul shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you doing some foul shit, it don't matter where you at. That's not you getting the fuck from around me. I had a partner that was fucking, come to find out, he was talking to little girls, you know what I'm saying? He had to move the fuck from around me. I don't give a fuck if I knew you for a decade. You gotta move the fuck from around me. So I don't know, a lot of people overlooking a lot of fuck shit niggas be doing, and that shit ain't flying around me. I don't give a fuck what nigga got going on. Nigga think he got a little motion. Nigga think he got this. I don't never see the nigga. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I'm outside, so.
But sometimes it seems like, see you standing on your morals and your character and shit, but you know, I feel like in this day of age, especially social media and shit, people just go off of what they see. So niggas see a nigga holding up bands, or niggas see niggas got 1 million followers and views and things. You just automatically a real nigga.
You just gonna think that, bro, it's that nigga. But you know, you meet someone in person. That's why I tell you, being real in the streets and being real in the penitentiary are two different things. Being real on the internet and being real in person are two different things. I promise you bump into these people in the street that are not on any type of things that you may have thought they were. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. It's perception. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at nobody for giving off that perception. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But that's just to each their own. You know what I'm saying? I just decide not to fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? The truth gonna come to light, you know.
I respect it and shit, but like, you know, that's just that aspect. But then shit, you still tapped in with other like Mexican artists, like shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie, you plugged me in with the Swifty Blue shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, shout out to
cool
Swifty,
like,
yeah.
How did that come about? Cause you know, bro's in California and shit. He one of them guys out there.
Man, honestly, my boy put me on the Swifty. He was my boy. Swifty was popping when I was in prison, so when I got out, he was like, yeah, bro, you need to check out this guy, Swifty Blue. And I was like, man, I only heard a couple songs from the dude, so I was like, all right, fuck it, let me do it. So I hit him, I'm like, damn. He was tapped in with my boy K-Pack out of Dallas. Shout out to K-Pack, and K-Pack put that shit together for us. We linked up in the studio. It's all genuine, cool dude, man. I fuck with Swifty too.
Hell yeah. And shit, you know, like niggas done kind of like build other relationships type shit too. Like even one of the things I was more impressed by that you followed up on when you got out of jail was you had did a song with Sauce Walka before you got locked up. And then when you got out, one of the first things you thought to do was like, nah, I gotta go shoot this video to this song. And niggas really was able to, you know, make it happen type shit.
No, yeah, I felt like, you know, the video we could have did better, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Sperry. You know, you was with me on that mission.
Hell yeah.
And you know, we was just, you know what I'm saying, in the moment type shit. You know, shout out to Sauce and them. I was just like, fuck, you know, I got out, fresh out. I was like, I'm gonna call bro and then I'm finna pull up, shoot the video with him. You know what I'm saying? My boy Sauce Woodwind, and that's my nigga, you know. We locked in, so he took care of me as soon as we pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Made sure I was straight.
Yeah.
And we took care of business. But the funny thing with that, like, a lot of people thought I had actually like signed to TSF and shit, you know. So I heard some rumors like, damn, that nigga CZO only up because he signed to TSF and this and that. I'm like, damn. But and then you got the few that, because I was in prison for 2 years. That song was out with no video for 2 years. So you got the people thinking like, oh man, bro, that ain't like, you know what I'm saying? That's some AI ass shit or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that shit real. Let me ask you this one, man, like, because, you know, shit, just even from that, like, we was able to make the whole Ape Gang Almighty song happen, and that shit, you know, still going up right now.
No, yeah.
Still kind of fresh, low key, just like, we didn't drop that shit not too long ago. But, you know, what went into, like, what's your process of like the people you link up with? Because you're linking up with like, I don't want to gas it, but like pretty like certified or solid like people from the outside in looking at it type shit.
Nah, yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I learned this a while back. You gotta be careful who you work with. So if you're gonna work with somebody, you better be willing to put your money on them, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's for beneficial reasons, then go ahead, you know, business is business. But I personally like to do my music with people that I feel like I could, you know what I'm saying, I could bet on them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put my money on them and feel safe. So, you know, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of artists doing foul ass shit, and you know, don't matter. They could be cool for 10 years, and I don't know, they do some foul ass shit, and you like, damn, that bro was cool. So I always just pick who I work with. Of course, I fuck with the music. I fuck with the music heavy, but I gotta fuck with the character. You know what I'm saying? Gotta fuck with the character.
Hell yeah, no, I respect it, man. And shit, man. Before I like, you know, start like, you know, getting to my ending questions, bro. One of the ones that stuck out with me that we done shot, cause we done shot, everything we done shot. I feel like we ain't missed yet, but I feel like that 5812 joint that we shot, that's like one of my favorite videos I shot. But I also feel like that really kind of stamped some shit for you on my channel, at least. Like, yeah. Where, all right, people was asking me about you and shit after we shot that one. Like,
no, yeah, for sure. That 5812, that was some beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's really, if people ask you, they be like, oh, what, you know what I'm saying? What's that song about? You know what I'm saying? That song's about my hood. It's a song about my block where I grew up at, and I'm proud of what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna go up even more. You know what I'm saying? And I just made that shit for my neighborhood, for the generations to come. You know what I'm saying? The youngins coming up, they gonna jam it. Their kids gonna jam it, and their kids gonna jam it. So,
nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for my people at this point. You know what I mean?
And speaking of that shit, man, you know, like one of the things I think that did help you, like your career, like since you like got out of jail and just been like running since then, you know, when we linked up with Roughneck and you did the hood vlog.
Yeah, shout out to Roughneck, man. Shout out to Roughneck.
Like doing something like that, like, you know, even just being able to like spotlight, you know, where you from and shit like that, like a lot of niggas, like I'm asking you, like, how's it feel to do shit like that? Because a lot of niggas I've learned aren't really from where they say they're from, or can't always go back to where they're from, where, you know, if they pull up and do that same shit, somebody in their neighbor gonna be like, hey bro, what you doing? Like, because it's just not, niggas just don't be where they from type shit.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, you know, like I be trying to, somebody ask me, where's this one rapper from? And I'm like, goddamn, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't be saying where they're from, or if they do, they don't really be where they say they're from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's difficult, you know, because, you know, obviously I'm out here every day, so, you know, gotta be on my P's and Q's, but, you know, we got the area protected right now, you know, we're heavily protected, so.
Nah, big facts, man. Shit, man, if there's anything that you like, you want to just get off or let it be known, or you want to speak on, feel free. One thing I was just gonna ask you from one of my ending questions was, like, just what's something that you done like learned through this whole music journey so far, you know what I'm saying? Because you did it before you went to jail, but you getting a different perspective since you've been out. But like, I know niggas done had plenty of experience now to like look back at some shit and either not on some just regret shit, but just, you know, figuring the shit out on the go.
I'd say, like, be patient, don't trust nobody, and you know what I'm saying, don't hesitate to make that move. If you like, I seen some like corny ass video. It's saying like, you can't be no rapper if you can't just get up and do, you know what I'm saying, oh, get up and go over here, get up and go do this show, get up and go over there. If you can't just drop everything and go do it, you ain't ready, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make time. You know, we all got the same 24 hours in a day, but you gotta make time. If that's really what you want to do, you gonna do it. If you really want something, you gonna get it. So your work depends on how bad you want it. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ever looking at upcoming artists, if you ever looking at your shit like, damn, why my shit look like this? Well, maybe you ain't want it bad enough, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to want it more.
Nah, for real, man. Shit, that's real. Man, before I let you rock out, man, I gotta ask you my $1 million question, man. If there's any song you could be on the original version of, this song featuring CZO, what song would it have been? Any song ever?
Man.
Like CZO should have been on that, or like I'm getting on that one.
I should have been on, I think I should have been on Leather So Soft.
Or general?
Leather So Soft by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That's the song I wish I could have put a verse on.
Nah, that's classic, man. I fuck with that answer. Man, shit, I appreciate the shit, man. It's first time, not the last time.
Nah, for sure.
We got a video on the cut that's probably finna be dropping.
No, yeah, we finna drop ASAP on them. Y'all be on the lookout for that. New Boogeyman. Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. You know what the fuck going on, man.
For real. Shout out my boy CZO, man.
The Spur Man.
Gang.